Hi friends, welcome to A Sprinkle of Sparkle. I'm Jennifer Stewart, owner of Jazz Potential and creator of Find Your Sparkle, and today I wanted to talk about how our words matter. Now, I've talked about this before, but I wanted to just add a different twist on it today. Some of you may have seen a post where I had my hair up and I talked about being vulnerable and stepping out of my comfort zone with my hair up. Now, that stemmed from someone telling me that I had a big head. So for years, since I was a child, I was hiding behind my hair and afraid to expose my face and have my hair up because of my big head. That was a long time ago. And I don't feel that it was in malicious intent. But nonetheless, those words stuck with me. Whether it was true or not was completely irrelevant. So what I really wanted to talk about is the power of our words, especially when we say them to children. Oftentimes people think that, they're just kids, or they don't really understand, or they don't get it. That is absolutely not true. Even though kids may not be able to process things fully, they still have those words that stick with them. And sometimes they can surface in different ways. So, really, what it boils down to is being cautious and careful about what comes out of your mouth. And if it's something that is a reaction, maybe you just need to take a step back and think about what it is before it actually comes out of your mouth, because once it's out of your mouth you can't take it back, and the damage and the repercussions of that for children can be huge. Some of you may have heard an example that I had before of my arms, being paranoid about wearing sleeveless shirts because a kid in grade 5 told me that I had big man arms. Now, whether that was true again was completely irrelevant, because it was all about how I processed it. And I don't even remember the kid's name who said it, but I remember those words and they stuck with me. And it truly impacted me and people around me. I mean, I've said things that I'm not proud of and things that I wish that I hadn't. So I believe wholeheartedly part of my mission is to help people to really stop and think before they speak. And these kids, they're sponges, remember. They take everything in. Everything in. And you may not realize how much they internalize, how much they interpret, how many things that it can impact, and how many ways that it can impact. All it takes is just being careful and articulate about what we're saying. Is it something that's going to raise people up or squash them? Simple as that. Are we feeling good about those words that we're using? Or are we saying things out of anger? Are we saying things out of hurt? Maybe sometimes it's deliberately hurting someone. Maybe it's out of desperation, exasperation. There's all kinds of reasons. But if we stop and we pause, we breathe, and we think, is what I'm saying going to hurt or be helpful? And sometimes we just need to be quiet. Sometimes we need to swallow our words and not let them escape, because they can do a lot more damage than what we think. And none of us want to bear that cross. So I hope that this helps. Just be cautious. And if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. That's something probably most of us that were taught when we were very young. And it sounds very simple, but those words are true. If you can't say something nice, don't say anything at all. But do remember to go out and do something that makes you sparkle today and every day. And if you're interested in learning more about what I do, please private message me. Have a fabulous day. We'll talk to you soon, friends. Bye for now.